I grew up actually here dancing. My annual dance recital was here on the Zeiterion stage when it was renovated back in the 80s. I've been working for the Zeiterion for 8 years and been the director of development with various titles since then. We started to hear more and more from patrons that the seats were less than comfortable when they came to see a show, and that maybe the sound needed some upgrades. And certainly we heard a lot about the lines to wait for the bathroom or to wait to get a drink at the bar. And so we started out in a strategic planning process where we realized it was time to upgrade the patron experience. Really, when you look at the history of the Zeiterion, this building is 100 years old. The renovation that took place when the organization reopened in 1982, that was 40 years ago, and a lot of the seats and materials that you see in the theater and that we use still today were secondhand. We needed to start to invest in the building in a way that we hadn't previously. And so that's really where it started, was back in 2018. We started a process of thinking about what it might look like to improve the patron experience, and we really started to dream a little bit bigger. What does the city of New Bedford need, and what does this region need? And from there it blossomed into the project that it is today. Belonging really is the #1 guiding light for us, but making sure that everybody who wants to experience the power of the performing arts can experience in a way that they are comfortable, really making sure that everybody feels at home here. It's a mix of historic restoration and renovation of the building. So it's touching 33,000 square feet of the building. The historic restoration piece, which is a huge component of this project, it is restoring the historic surfaces, the historic paint color, the tapestries on the wall, which have definitely seen better days. It's all new seats. We're completely re-raking the theater. It won't look significantly different, but it will be polished and a shiny new version of its former self. With those 3 floors, we're really looking to create additional performance spaces. More and more, I think, in the world, we're kind of losing those gathering spaces. We're gathering our entertainment on our couch or maybe with small groups of people. And we're really saying, it's time to kind of bring the community together in a different way. And so that's what we're doing. So we have new social spaces and gathering spaces, additional spaces to improve our experience when you come to see a show, and new spaces to learn through the arts. So we have a rehearsal studio up on the 3rd floor that will have a mirrored wall and sprung floor and be able to teach dance classes. It's really taking a building that has served the city and the region for a very long time and is built around this stage, right? This is the main experience when you come to this theater. But what it's saying is we're going to move a little bit beyond that. It says that instead of being a place that is open a few nights a week, the lights turn on, everybody fills the seats, and then the lights turn off when we're done. Instead, it becomes more of a community space and a community living room that allows everybody to walk through the doors many times a day for many different reasons and experience the space and each other. Most theaters use a ghost light. It sits center stage and it stays lit so that when the lights go out and the spirits that live in the theater can see where they're going and how to get where they want to go.